The same result at the end of the day, whether there was non-Americans racing or not. So no, I don't think it's much of a difference.
Well, I think you know, we the last few years we've been racing like that with, you know, non-American and American riders. So I think everybody raced for the same thing, to win the race. Of course, American is to win the jersey, but if they can win the race, you know, that's too. So
I personally think it makes the race more technical for, I don't know, for me at least. A lot of teams have great riders from other countries other than America, so, you know, I think the big picture, you want to win, and no matter what country you're from, you want to win. So for the American guys, winning is important for me. You know, I don't want to cross the line second to Karl Menzies, but at the same time, if I did to Karl Menzies, I'm still the U.S. champion. But, you know, winning the race overall, I think, is the main goal for, I think, a lot of different teams. But Karl just let a secret out of the hat, so maybe not.
Response, Karl?
I'm unsure what the secret is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are sad not to be in Chicago for the championship this year. It's been a tradition. But we're excited to be at Glencoe racing, and hopefully one day it'll come back together with the men and women, because I think sort of the level of excitement is just higher when you have the event for everybody at the same time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Devon said, and having the Women's Elite National Championships at Downers Grove every year was definitely a motivation for me to start cycling and get into it. It was very inspirational, knowing that, you know, I'm a crit rider, and what I'm aspiring to is, you know, U.S. Crit National Championships, and they're right here in my backyard. So it is definitely a bummer not to have them here, but this is a pretty cool race, and we do have a lot of really cool big crits here in Chicago, so it's still a good place to be for a crit rider.
I thought Nationals in Bend was actually pretty awesome to have all three events right there, boom, best Americans, everybody was there. You know, sometimes when they're all spread out all over the year, sometimes not everybody can come, but when it was at Bend, it was really neat. But that course at Bend is a little bit lame, just 4 corners, sit-in and sprint, and I don't really like that, and I like this course. And I don't really understand why we have to have nationals separate from the men in the first place. They have US Pro in September in Greenville or whatever, and we're in Bend in June. Like, why does it have to be separate in the first place?
Well, I'll probably compare it to Downers Grove, because that's, I guess, what we're comparing this race to, and that's a very unique race and a very tough race, and one that I never thought that I'd get around looking at. It looks very difficult, and it's got a big hill in it and very technical, half up, half down. This one looks like a very technical and tough circuit, but also very fair, and it might be even spread. Might get tactics might be able to be played out a lot easier because of the distance of the track and the long straights, and people will be able to get together and help each other, and teams can work certain scenarios out, where I think as compared to Downers Grove, well, for me it was a nightmare, but for I'm sure anyone else it's just absolute chaos. But this, you might see some really organised, well put together racing.
Everybody knows I always complaining about the course in Downers Grove. Not the course. The course was great. It was just the last turn, so I haven't seen this course yet. I only saw it on videos. I think it has like 9 turns or
10.
10. Ooh, missing one. 10. So, but it looks like it's a way open course compared to Downers Grove.
We just drove the course, and I think it looks awesome. There's so often 4 corner crits that, as I just said, are very boring and for me. I think it looks really, really nice. Really, you know, turns but safe course. You know, Downers Grove, I really enjoyed the course, but there were a lot of crashes, and sometimes crashes determine the race ending, and that's always kind of a bummer when that happens. So I think I very much agree with what you said. I think it'll be a good race tomorrow.
Anyone else want to?
Yeah, I saw the course, and in June or May when I was here, speaking at the local middle school here in Glencoe, and I got a chance to drive it. But then today I got a chance to ride it, and changed my perspective on it a little bit. I do see where Ben is saying how you can get the team together, but at the same time, some of these turns are very fast and tight, and I think after 30 guys back, you'll be doing a sprint out of most of the turns if the pace is high and the race is animated. So I think positioning tomorrow is going to be key, where in the past, like at Downers, you can, you know, I used to sit in the back most of the time and wait for half of the race to go through. I don't know if I can take that chance tomorrow, given the tight technical turns, and you know, on the way back to the finish line is pretty much all uphill. So that adds another dimension to the finish.
And you predict an exciting finish, all of you. Unpredictable.
Yeah, come out and see what happens. Definitely Brentwood was a good race to win. It was in my backyard, and I hadn't won a race in a while. I won a local race the weekend before, but not to take anything away from that, I just didn't look at it as something that could give me confidence. And, you know, like you said, Cantwell has really been ripping it up lately. He's on a team that really has great support all the way around. So to get a win there against Fly B and the few guys they had there was, you know, it was good for my head. I knew that my legs were good, but making it happen is always that much more difficult. You know, this week or tomorrow is it's important. It's very important to me. It's important to the Bahati Foundation. You know, it's Maddie Rice is here, my teammate, and we've been doing a lot of discussions about it. And like I said, it's very important to me, and I want to do well tomorrow. Not really. Like I said, just this race alone, because it is the national title. I mean, ever since I got into the sport, my first race was in Kenosha, Wisconsin on the track, and it was a national championships, and I didn't know. I just knew that I was going to a bike race. But after I didn't win, and I got, you know, a couple silver medals, to see the kids who won the gold medal was like, it was something I looked forward to. That was my motivation, as Karl said. So every year since I was, you know, 13 years old, I wanted to be a national champion. So each year that I was able to accomplish that is just, it's been a blessing. So every year, still from the age of 13, I want to be a national champion. It doesn't matter if it's on the track, the road, BMX, I want to be a national champion because that's something that you could look back on, you know. That race last year, it was just, I wish we had a helicopter view of what was going on because, you know, the last 3 laps I was chasing from group to group, and by the time I caught the ouch guys, I couldn't stop. I said, I got to keep going. If I stop, I don't know if I can sprint again. So I took a chance, and we saw the outcome, and definitely don't want to do that this year, but I would definitely give it my all again.
When I was non-American, I was just racing to win the race. Now that I'm a U.S. citizen, I'm looking more, you know, to win the race and also to get a jersey. I'm going to try tomorrow, but the whole year I've been thinking about the road race in South Carolina, right? So we'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow.
We're talking about the jersey, though. That jersey, what did it mean to you before this race, and does it mean something different now that you're an American?
Well, it means a lot, you know. Like Bahati said before, you know, you always race to win. I always race to win, even if I'm helping my teammates and I get a chance, you know, I will go for it. But yeah, the jersey means a lot to me, especially that I'm not a real American. So getting the jersey means a lot to me. So I know a few people, if I get the jersey, I know a few people will be a little bit jealous. I don't care.
That's not a problem. It's not problematic at all, really. We got we're here to defend it for not just me, but for the whole team. And Jonathan's on fine form, and mine's not so bad either. And that's up to us to hold the cards to our chest. But we have quite a few strategies, and that's such a great thing. I came here by myself last year and only had 1 card to play, so this year is really great for Fly B.
You know, I think in all for your, not only for yourself, but for your sponsors who support you throughout the year. for all your, supporters and fans and everyone else. It's great. It's a time that, the crit racing is very exciting, so the announcers always call you up as the national champion, and, it gives the crowd an opportunity to see what you have accomplished and also see firsthand all of your sponsors, because you're typically the first one called up. So it means a lot, to the sport. It means a lot to all the sponsors, and it means a lot to the individual.
The same for you, right, Alison? Same for you? As a former...
Same. I've unfortunately never worn the jersey in a mass start race, just
right.
time trial, but having that skin suit on with the stars and bars that's really special, and wearing it, especially being wearing it on the top of the podium then afterward, it's very special, and then you get the stripes on your arms, and it's a goal everyone should have.